Hi everyone. In this video, we will be talking about a framework which is LangChain. We will be discussing what is LangChain, how we can use it, and some projects related to LangChain. So LangChain is a framework that simplifies building applications, which is being powered by large language models. It integrates with various tools like document loaders, vector database, and embeddings to enable tasks like text generation, question answering, and document analysis. LangChain focuses on creating workflows that combine these tools for more advanced or efficient use of LLMs. Today, we will be diving into the fascinating world of semantic search using LangChain. By the end of this video, you will know how to build a semantic search engine over a PDF. So let's get started. First of all, what is semantic search? Semantic search goes beyond simple keyword matching by understanding the meaning of your queries and retrieving the most relevant data. In this tutorial, we will be using LangChain to load a PDF document, split it into manageable chunks, generate embeddings, and store them in a vector DB for efficient querying. We will do hands-on, so we will show you how we can do all the installation, how we can create embeddings, how we can load the PDF, and how we can do semantic similarity search using LangChain. So first thing that we need to do for this is we need to load the environment. We need to set up the environment, right? So make sure you have Python installed and you have Jupyter Notebook. For this tutorial, I am trying to use Google Colab. You will also need to have installation of few packages, which is LangChain community. You will need to have a PyPDF. So I will show you how you can run all these in your Google Colab. So first of all, you need to install LangChain core. Then you need to install LangChain Hugging Face because we will be using a model from Hugging Face. Then you need LangChain community. So all of them you can install using pip command. Before that, you need to put exclamatory sign and you can run this in your Google Colab. So once you have all these installed, which is basically LangChain and Hugging Face combined installation, you have LangChain core from which you can get basic uh, vector DB, in-store vector DB and all. You need to have one API key for using Hugging Face, right? So basically, if you see Hugging Face, there will be multiple models in Hugging Face, and for using this model you need to generate an API key. To do that, you need to go to your access tokens and generate one. Because I already have one, I will use that directly here. So you can see all the libraries are being installed here. Now you need to have a API key which you can keep here, your API keys. Once you have your API key, we need to set the API key into the environment variable. So before doing that, what we will do is we will check whether the API key is already available or not. So for doing that, we will do os.get-env and we will check whether we have the API key already set so that you don't have to set it again. So we will check the API key using any name you can keep. I am using Hugging Face Hub underscore API token as a name, and if it is not there, then you need to set using os.environ. Now, because we are using OS, we need to import the OS library. We need to also import something called getPass, which will help you fill the uh, password at a real time. Okay, so you can do getPass, and then you can keep any user input message. For example, I'm keeping enter your token. Then whenever you will run this one, it will ask you for the token, and you can see it's being set into the environment variable. You can print the access token as well, but I'm not printing here for security purposes. Now, once you have the environment variable set, we need hugging face endpoint. So what is this hugging face endpoint is? It connects uh, because of we have already the access token. So using this hugging face endpoint, we will be able to connect to the hugging face models for any task, for example, text generation or a question answering, which is hosted online. But why to use this, right? So we need this because you don't need a powerful uh, computer to use advanced model. They run on hugging face server, and you can directly access them using the API. So you can see when you go to the huggingface.co.model, you will be able to see lots of models. There are around these many models uh, in the Hugging Face library, and you can see the different kind of tasks that we can do with that, right? So we have audio text to text, image text to text, we have computer vision models, we have natural language processing models, we have audio models, which is text to speech and all. So for this particular activity, what we are doing is, first we will import from LangChain Hugging Face. We will be importing chat Hugging Face and Hugging Face endpoint. So once you do that, you will be uh, importing these endpoint and chat Hugging Face. Using chat Hugging Face, you will be able to chat with the model, and using the endpoint, you can define which model you want to use. So first, what I will do, I will use the Hugging Face endpoint function, and inside that, I will pass the repo ID, which is the parameter, and here we will give the name of the model. So the name of the model which we will be using here is Hugging Face H4 JDP HYR 7B beta. Now we also will provide the task, which is text generation, and assign it to a LLM model. Now this LLM can be given as a parameter to chat Hugging Face with a name of LLM, and then you have the chat model, which is basic interface. If you are aware about LangChain, it's a basic interface on which you can invoke any kind of messages, right? Now you in chat model, you will do something like chat model dot invoke, and you can ask anything like who are you. Meanwhile, you can see the model which we gave as a parameter and the path. We are able to, it is able to download all the models in the related files. Okay. Now if you do a chat invoke of who are you, it will be able to give you the output as I am not a physical being, I am a computer program designed to assist and answer questions for you. So it is able to give us the output. It is also able to give us what is a completion token it is being using, how many prompt tokens are there, how many total tokens are there. Now, this is the first activity that we want to do. We want to create a chat model with Hugging Face. It's a free one, so you don't need to pay for the APIs. Uh, if you compare to OpenAI APIs or if you compare to any other API, Gemini Pro or something, that is a paid one. So for every API call, you have to pay something, right? Or once you cross the free tier service, you have to pay some amount for every token that you are calling, every token that is being generated, right? So in this one, what we can do is we can use Hugging Face endpoints and we can pass the free models, and through this also you are able to get the output, proper output which we are expecting, right?